Hi guys, hope you're well. Just recorded a video lesson. I'm sure that most of you are quite tired of doing these revision lessons that we've been doing so far, so I thought I'd try something new. This is a bit of an experiment. The topic we're going to be covering today is simultaneous equations. There's many parts of this, so we're just going to look at the first part. Hopefully it's quite straightforward, and we can try and do this using this YouTube video. So we're going to be solving simultaneous equations, and the success criteria for today is that we know how to solve them using this first step of using the process of elimination. You should hopefully have a copy of some notes that were given to you that were handed out at the beginning of the lesson on simultaneous equations. So let's just have a read through of this. So it says simultaneous equations are two equations where the values of the unknowns are the same in each equation. So an example that you'll be given like this here, I'm just going to highlight this, is where we've got x plus y equals 17 and x minus y is equal to 13. These are two separate equations. And what we're looking for a single value of x and then a single value of y that's going to give us the same answer. So it gives us the examples here. If we have the answers are given to us here. X is equal to 15 and y is equal to 2 here. We plug these into this equation. X equals 15 here. 15 plus y, which is 2, gives us 17. And then 15 minus 2 gives us 13. So you can see this solution, x equals 15 and y equals 2, solves both of these equations. It gives us the correct answers. The simultaneous equations are all about solving two pairs of equations and giving us one set of solutions here. So that's all we're going to try and do. We're going to start off with equations like this, and we're aiming to get two sets of answers out like that. X is equal to 15 and y equals 2, something like that, whatever the answers are going to be. The method we're going to look at, as I said, is the process of elimination. I'm going to give two examples we're going to go through. So these are on your notes, so you're just going to have to write as we go along. Now, I'm going to look at example number 1a. So first thing you see here, you've got x plus y equals 19 and x minus y equals 9. Now, I'm going to do something which you don't normally do, but I'm going to label each of these equations. Equation 1 is x plus y is equal to 19, and equation 2 equal to x minus y equals 9. Now, normally when we have equations, what we're doing, we're trying to add something to both sides or take away something to both sides, but you're doing an operation to both sides, and then that's the way that you solve it. Now, what you can do with these equations, it's going to seem a bit odd or a bit counterintuitive, but what I'm going to add to both sides of equation number 1 to solve it, let me just write it out. X plus y equals 19. I'm going to actually add 9 to both sides. Be very careful with this. So I'm going to add 9 to the right-hand side. Let me just do my normal formatting, sorry. Let me draw the green line down the page, and I'm going to say I'm going to plus 9 here. Now, I'm going to add 9 onto it here, but I'm also going to add, I also know the value of 9 is equal to x minus y. X minus y is also equal to 9. I'm going, instead of adding the number 9, I'm going to add this statement here on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side, which is exactly equivalent to x minus y, okay? Which I also know is equal to 9. And now I'm going to just add these two things together and see what I get. Well, 19 plus 9 gives me 28. And x plus y plus x minus y, well, let's see what happens when we add that together. We get x plus x gives me 2x. And I've got y minus y, which is going to give me 0y, which cancels to nothing. So I've effectively got now 2x equal to 28. All I've done there, really, if I added up equation 1 and equation 2, and in doing that, I've eliminated I've eliminated this y term here. I've eliminated the y terms. I've got 2x is equal to 28. And then from this step, we know what to do. We can just divide both by 2, which is going to give me x equals 14. Let's try this again on the right-hand side equation. We've got equation 1 and equation 2. And really effectively all I'm doing, I'm going to add these two things together. And I can add these two things together, these two equations together, and that will eliminate, you can see, these two y terms here, because I've got the negative 2y and the positive 2y. So when I add these two things, they're going to eliminate to 0y. So let's just write this out. I've got 5x minus 2y equal to 2. I'm going to add 14 on the right-hand side, and I'm going to add 14 on the left-hand side, but we know 14 is equal to 3x plus 2y. If I add them, I get on the right-hand side 2 plus 14 gives me 16. And here I've got 5x plus 3x gives me 8x. I've got 2y, negative 2y plus 2y is going to give me 0y, which is going to cancel to be 0. So I'm therefore going to get 8x is equal to 16. I can solve this by dividing both sides by 8, which is going to give me x equal to 2. So hopefully those examples are kind of clear. If you have any problems, I'm sure the teacher will be perfectly happy to rewind the video and let you rewatch that. But what I want you to do now, you're going to go into your TJ Intercredit Book 1, and you're going to go on to page 164, and you're going to look at questions 1 to 3. So I've put a copy of the questions on the board now, but you're looking in TJ. It's the Intercredit Book 1, TJ Intercredit Book 1, page 164, questions 1 to 3. So you're going to try and complete those questions. So I think take 20 minutes, have a go at those. Remember, the answers are in the back of the textbook, so you can just check your solutions each time. You're looking for pairs of answers. See how you get on with that. So after 20 minutes, then we'll just continue so that we can try and look at questions like question 4 and 5 next. So yeah, have a go. See how you get on. Right, we're going to look at question number 4 on page 164 and just work through this together and just make sure that we can do this before you go and do question 5 by yourselves. So we're rearranging the second of these simultaneous equations so that x and y are on the left-hand side, and then we're going to solve. Just make sure you've got a copy of this question in your jotters. So what we're going to do here, we've got equation 1 and equation 2. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to manipulate the equation, the second of this, equation number 2, so that we've got the y term on the left-hand side, and then we're going to resolve this. So let's see how we can rearrange this. So for equation number 2, I'm going to draw a line through here. I'm going to take away the 3y, take away the 3y. This is going to give me 5x minus 3y equal to 1. I'm going to relabel this as equation number 3 now. Okay, so we've got equation number 1, which is 2x plus 3y is equal to 13. Equation number 3 is 5x minus 3y equals 1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to now add together equation 1 plus equation 3. Okay, so what does that look like? We've got 2x plus 3y, 13, and I've got 5x minus 3y, 1. So if we add these two, got 7x. Remember, and these two cancel, so I've got plus 0y, which is going to cancel out, is equal to 14. And then finally, just going to divide both of these sides by 7. Going to give me x is equal to 2. Okay. I hope that's quite clear how you do that. So there's a first step where we have to make sure that all the terms are on the left side first. So all the things that are variables are on the left-hand side before we can eliminate. So hopefully that should help you with question number 5. I'm just going to put those onto the screen now. So see how you get on with these questions here. Just note here, I think there's a small typo on question B. That should be a minus 2y on the right-hand side of equation number 2. So question B, let's watch it here. It should be x is equal to minus 2y plus 7. X is equal to minus 2y plus 7. Okay? But I hope you get on with those questions. Okay, thanks.